Welcome to PC Gaming Tech Summary. I'm your host Gamer, and today we're going to look at a way that I figured out how to increase the write speed of my Samsung SATA SSDs. I was just having a look at the Magician software and I found a few things. So we'll look at that, and we'll also look at a couple new games. Sit right back, have a cup of coffee, and we'll get into it. Today we're going to be using a Windows 11 system, and we also are going to underclock the 12700K to 4.6 gigahertz for the 8B cores, and the 4E cores are going to be at stock. We've got 2x16, which is 32 gigabytes of DDR4 3200 RAM. We're going to be using the 3060 12 gigabyte underclock to 80% power. Oh, and we can bring down the temps doing that. And we're going to overclock the VRAM and the core. Okay, we're going to use that Corsair H100i CPU cooler. Now, we're looking at the moment, the GPU, and not much really changed there when I did a few tests. So I just moved over here to the CPU memory, the DRAM. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move over 6 1 gigabyte files in a folder. Now you can see that 7 gigabytes of the memory is currently being used. Look at that, 3.6 there towards the end. So what I'm going to do is slow down at 10% speed. So there we have 4.5 gigabytes per second. Now it should only be 500 megabytes or a half a gigabyte per second. That's what the SATA usually do. Now what's happening with this thing called Rapid, we're actually using the DRAM of the computer to speed things up. Now here's another one. We're going to try this at 5% speed this time, and we're moving one 6 gigabyte file. Okay, now we can see that we're hitting 2.5 gigabytes per second, pretty much for the whole transfer here. Now I found that if I try and move larger files such as 16 gigabyte, sometimes the 12 gigabyte, it goes real fast at the beginning and then it slows right down at the end. So I'm not sure why it's doing that, because I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM and it definitely doesn't seem to be using all of that space. So, but I thought I'd just pass this information on. It's very interesting and really fast writes. With the Magician Samsung software, there are a few different things that you can do, including rapid, trim, and over-provisioning. Now, the trim is usually what you always have running, and that just does a bit of maintenance on your SSD. I found this rapid status, which optimizes system performance by using DRAM as a cache for storage. And this is what I'm showing you today. So, really good stuff here. Now, it doesn't seem to work so well on really large video files, such as 16 gigabyte, 18 gigabyte. It goes fast to begin with, but then it slows right down. Let's have a look at a few games, starting with Streetfighter 6. Then we'll have a look at Alone in the Dark, a survival horror game. Now, Streetfighter 6 is already out, and Alone in the Dark will be out in October.
Practice versus special match. Online special match. Extreme battle.
The sidelines. Gotta make my own house.
Round one. Fight.
Heads up! Fighting uppercut! Not bad.
Round two. Fight. Fight! Round! Fight!
Gotcha! My turn!
Ryu wins!
I can't wait to paint this. Gonna give it a big mustache. my best work if I'm being honest. Look at this mess.
Oh, goodness, you scared me.
What are you up to, Jeremy?
I have to tell someone what is going on here. I have to try. You're not one of them, are you? Please tell me, Grace. You're not a spy, are you?
Who's spy?
Them. The others. All of them. No, you're too innocent.
I'm too innocent.
I need to get this letter to my niece. She would understand.
Just give it to the clerk, Mr. Waits, and he'll post it.
No, he could be in on it. What if he won't post my letter?
Then don't make it look like it's one of yours. Here, let me do it. Miss Emily Hartwood, Dauphin Street, New Orleans. You don't have the number? Not sure the postman's gonna find it without... Jeremy? Where'd he go? I'll just post it myself then. I'll just take this letter downstairs to the clerk's office myself. Uh-oh, Cassandra, I'm touching your typewriter. How are there so many books in this house and still nothing I want to read? I wish Batiste would drive me around all day. Maybe if I broke my leg. They're so creepy. Oh no, Jeremy, what have you done? I suppose this mess pales in comparison to the foyer. Oh, a little night music. Mr. Waits, hello?
Last night I dreamt that my uncle hung himself in the attic, that we were too late. The house looked different, but it was still called Derceta.
Definitely a weird place. Feels like I've been here before. I just can't think why.
Let's not waste any time, Detective.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go get your uncle, Miss Hartwood.
Well, thanks for joining us here on PC Gaming Tech Summary. And if you want to see some more videos on a wide range of technology subjects, all you have to do is subscribe and you'll get notified when those videos are ready. And don't forget, you'll be seeing me in the next video.